In the intricate web of New York's organized crime, the Colombo crime family stands out as both the youngest and one of the most turbulent of the city's infamous five families. Its story is one of ambition, betrayal, and repeated internal warfare, a saga that has shaped the American Mafia for nearly a century. The roots of the Colombo family trace back to 1928, when Joseph Profaci, a Sicilian immigrant and olive oil importer, formed a bootlegging gang in Brooklyn. Profaci's organization quickly grew, and after the bloody Castellamarese War of the early 1930s, his group was officially recognized as one of the five families, known then as the Profaci family. Profaci ruled with an iron fist, demanding tributes from his men and amassing great wealth, earning the nickname, the olive oil and tomato paste king of America. But Profaci's reign was not without challenge. In the late 1950s, internal tensions erupted when capo regime Joe Gallo and his brothers rebelled against Profaci's leadership, refusing to pay the monthly tribute. This sparked the first of three violent internal wars that would define the family's history. The conflict simmered until Profaci's death from cancer in 1962, after which Joseph Magliocco briefly took over, only to be forced out after a failed plot against rival bosses was exposed. The family's next chapter began under Joseph Colombo, who gave the family its current name. Colombo brought a period of relative peace and even founded the Italian-American Civil Rights League, seeking to improve the public image of Italian Americans. However, his activism drew unwanted attention to the Mafia, and in 1971, Colombo was shot and left paralyzed at a public rally. The attack reignited old rivalries, leading to the Second Colombo War, as the Gallo crew and Colombo loyalists battled for control. The violence only ended when the Gallo faction was exiled to the Genovese family. For over a decade, the Colombo family enjoyed stability under the leadership of Carmen, the Snake, Persico. But in 1991, the family was plunged into its bloodiest conflict yet. Acting boss Victor Orena attempted to seize power from the imprisoned Persico, splitting the family into warring factions. The streets of New York became a battleground, with assassinations, ambushes, and more than a dozen deaths. The war finally ended in 1993 with Orena's imprisonment and Persico's faction victorious, but the family was left weakened and fractured. The aftermath of the Third War saw the Colombo family battered by law enforcement, federal racketeering cases, and a wave of informants decimated its ranks. Persico continued to run the family from prison until his death in 2019, but the organization never fully recovered. By the 2000s, the Colombos were widely considered the weakest of the five families, plagued by further arrests and internal betrayals. Despite these setbacks, the Colombo family has shown remarkable resilience. Leadership has passed through many hands, with figures like Andrew, Mush, Russo, and Theodore, Skinny Teddy, Persico Jr. guiding the family into the modern era. The Colombos have adapted to new criminal enterprises, from labor racketeering and extortion to gambling and fraud. Yet, law enforcement pressure remains relentless, and the family's influence is a shadow of its former self. Today, the Colombo crime family continues to operate, albeit on a smaller scale. Its story is a testament to the volatility and adaptability of organized crime in America, a tale of power struggles, shifting alliances, and the enduring legacy of the Mafia in New York City.